Shamar Nicholson joins Liga MX, gone to Mexico. The big question is, what does that mean? And will this impact his position in the national setup? Welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. So we have a big update. Shamar Nicholson leaving Spartak Moscow to join Liga MX club Tijuana. And I think he signed for like up until 2029. Pretty decent contract. But if you have like 1.7 million, a lot of money. Money. Anyways, well, the big question is, we're going to discuss that, but what does that really mean for Shamar Nicholson going forward? Also, what does that mean for him and the national setup? That's an interesting discussion that we will most definitely have right here. But let's just read a little bit around the transfer itself and understand why I moved to Liga MX and just a little bit of understanding on that aspect. So we're going to do that. Give me a second. Good. So let's get into the article now. So Club Tijuana has closed the arrival of Jamaica striker Shamar Nicholson as a reinforcement for the 2025 cluster of the Liga MX. Coming from Spartak Moscow, the 27-year-old attacker joins the team, led by Colombian Juan Carlos Osorio, in search of improving the offense of the border team, which is going through a difficult start of the season. Now they are ranked, I think they're like in 15th position or so on the table. They are really, really struggling so far this season. And means they need offensive. They need offensive aspects of it. According to journalist Cesar Luis Marlo, Nicholson terminated his contract with the Russian club, and will join the Tijuana as a free agent, an opportunity that the Tijuana board did not let pass by at the deadline for registration. The signing represents a show of authority for the border team, which is looking to get out of the bottom of the table after match day 5. The current season has not been the best for the Caribbean striker, as he's only played 9 of the 18 possible matches in the Russian Premier League and 5 of 8 in the local cup, scoring a total of 4 goals. In 2025, he has not yet had any activity in official competition, so his arrival in Liga MX could represent a new beginning for his career. Despite his recent inconsistency, Nicholson maintains a market value of 4 million euros, according to the transfer market, although in 2022 he was valued at 7.5 million euros. The Jamaican national team, the attacker, has demonstrated his goal-scoring prowess with 19 goals in 56 international matches, consolidating himself as one of the Caribbean team's offensive references. Before his time in Russia, Shamar played for a club such as Charleroi FC in Belgium, NK Domzale in Slovenia, Clermont Foot in France, and Boyston FC in his home country, Jamaica. In his professional career, he has amazed 88 goals and 24 assists in 262 games. That's over 100 goal contribution in 200 games. That excites the Tijuana fans in their request to improve their performance in the tournament. Nicholson's challenge will not be easy, as Tijuana need goals and victories to get out of the bottom half of the table. The expectation is that his experience and physical ability will provide immediate solution to Osorio's scheme. His debut in Liga MX could take place in the next match day, depending on his adaptation and physical condition after his first time in Russian football, first time playing in the league. Now, quite interesting. I think that's it. Yeah. That basically covers everything surrounding the signing. Now, there are some aspects I want to touch on. One, why Liga MX? For those who don't know, we all know Liga MX is actually one of the biggest league globally. It's one of the largest league, our highest ranking league globally. So it's not it's not new. I think Liga MX would rank. All right, so let's understand first of all. It's a top division in Mexico. Well, we all know that. We all know that. The league current ranking first in CONCACAF League Ranking Index according to the IFFHS. And League MX was ranked as the 10th strongest league in the first decade of the 21st century, according to the CONCACAF League. According to the CONCACAF, the league with an average attendance of 25,500 during 2024 season draw the largest crowd and average of any football league in the Americas. So, as you know, it's a large league in the American region. But other than that, outside of that, you have to remember that globally, Liga MX is a big league. And we all know, for those who don't know, it's a shopping ground for the Spanish, for La Liga as well. It is a shopping ground for La Liga. So let's move away from that. It's a good league. He's moving to a good league. One, a lot of persons have said it's a downgrade. Why not go to Europe? We Jamaicans, we have a huge fantasy for Europe. Nothing wrong with that. We have a huge fantasy for Europe, especially where European football is considered. Big fantasy. No, quite interesting. Even with the European players in our team, in our national team, Mexico mostly consists of, well, some other times more recently, have players who are playing in Liga MX. And in Batawi, beat left, right, and center. See him so. Left, right, and center. But anyways, other than that, he's going to a good league. And they pay really, really well. Why not? They are paying really well. Why not? Why not? No, there are going to be persons who are going to say that, boy, it's not all about money. Some of the biggest strikers in the world right now, them have got clubs who are paying them the most money. That's what's happening in global football. We have to understand that as well. Yes, we understand the competitive nature of certain things, but players are going to clubs that are going to be paying them good money. With Justin John Duran gone in a Saudi league. Saudi league is not the best league in the world. We see Ivan Tony gone in a Saudi league. We saw so much talent gone in a Saudi league. Why? Money. It's all about the finances, people. But not only that, but imagine if Shamar Nicholson get the opportunity now to probably do so well in the Liga MX, and definitely in the Americas, especially in Mexico, he will actually have a really good status. Specifically, remember that World Cup is coming up. They know, say, when you have a good status in the league, or probably top rank in the league where strikers are concerned, that means that a lot of those persons, when Jamaica play games at that side in Mexico, you know that people, when we make it to the World Cup, people in that aspect will be looking forward to him. Other than that, also, and we also definitely have to remember that when he was in Spartak Moscow, they were also having issues. For those who don't know, kind of get frozen out in some sense. I don't know why. And remember that sometime last year in the summer, he was heavily linked for a move away and all these type of things. And because of that, he need a new environment. And I do think that the mere fact that this is a new opportunity for him, a new environment, it's a good look. I have no issues with this one at all. It is a good look. Something new, something fresh for him. New start, basically, as the article stated. So I have no problem with it. Yeah, we know that the whole aspect of playing in Europe would be more ideal, but just sometimes, there are more to certain deals that we can see to the naked eye. But a youngster, well, no young again. I go up in a age now. You have to secure the bag. Everybody has secure the bag. Recently, we see even them are agreeing. I don't know, I saw the league. It's all about securing the bag. We just have the hope that the performance is, because he must get more game time now, his performance is improved and certain aspect of his gameplay improve. So Big up yourself, Boza. Would probably want to see up at a probably an IB club than in Europe. You would love to see that. But sometimes that's not always the case. Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Tell us what you think in the comment section. I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. Out. God bless. Boom. Now, I mean, outside.